Welcome back. This video will explain how to work with the very extensive Section B of the HearForm home screen. Section B of the home screen contains some very powerful features, so we're going to have separate videos for training individually in each of those sections. But I want to give you an overview of two parts of Section B, the top part here and the custom field area down there. So again, I won't spend a lot of time in this video, but please look for other videos that are focused on those specific panels. Just like other panels, I can slide from one section to another with the dots, or click the next button or the previous button. And the first section is something that allows us to see a history of the patient's previous appointment history here. And if you're not using our scheduler, then we can actually change the dots around for you. For example, you may want to use this last dot or panel to display the audiogram if you're not using our scheduler, or even if you are. So just let us know if you want these in a different order, and we'll be happy to help you. So the first dot here again has the visit history. The second dot has the very powerful HearForm Media Center, which again deserves a tutorial in and of itself, and we'll cover that in a subsequent video. The third dot is a section that will allow us to create and print, preview, email, fax, PDF, or go to any number of different forms in the system, or any number of letters that are in the system rather. And so, just like I mentioned before, we're going to have a separate video that explains how to use this and set it up properly. Finally, this fifth dot here is a universal to-do list that applies to the entire practice. That to-do list is not the same as the checklist, which is set up for each individual patient. So that upper section will be very helpful once you learn some of those different panels. The bottom section, part of Section B, is the custom fields area. We used to have 9 custom fields in the program, and they were kind of narrow, couldn't put a lot of information in them. So what we decided to do is to stretch this out and give you wider fields. And in this case, you can only see 6, but when you click these dots, you actually have up to 30 separate custom fields. And a custom field is there for you to use for something that we may not have thought of that is important to you. By the way, see how I hold the cursor over the individual dot, and it tells you what those dots are going to be. Now, right now, they're just called custom 1 through 30. But you can set up the names by clicking this little button here. And then you just simply type in this case I put Amy and Rebecca, if you want to have a custom field for an individual, or it could be some other insurance or physician or anything that we hadn't thought of that's very important to you. So you just type that information here, custom 2, I'll put back, and that changes the name of the field. If something is not in the field, let's remove this here, and now you can see that that title is custom 2. Now, each of these custom fields can include drop-down choices. So by clicking the paper and pencil icon right there, you can put in your own choices, create a new row just like that if you need additional choices. And you can put in the name of the item that gets entered into the field by selecting it from the drop-down list. And if desired, let's say the item name is a little bit cryptic, you can put in a description right next to it. The description does not get entered into the field. It's more for your staff to get used to what those mean. So again, paper and pencil icon will allow you to set up each of the 30 fields independently with their own separate drop down. So this is custom number 27, and I can have red, green, blue there, and over in 28 I could have ABC or whatever it is I want. So that's how you can set up your custom fields, and we'll cover the top section in subsequent videos a little bit later. Thanks for watching.